Welcome to Barbara's Pits. I'm Barbara Venezia, and today I'm looking at wineries in Newport Beach. This is the entrance to the Orange Coast Winery, and this is their Newport Beach tasting room. So it's actually in a back parking lot. We're on West 16th Street in Newport Beach, and it's in an industrial area. I'm here with Gus DeFalco at the Orange Coast Winery. Now, Gus, tell us a little bit about what we're seeing today.
What you're in right now, this is our tasting room. This is where people will come in on the weekends. We're open Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 5. And we pour our wines where everybody gets to taste all 15 wines that we make.
I see that you are here in a vineyard, but yet we're in an industrial park in Newport Beach and I don't see any grapes. So where is the actual vineyard that you make the wine?
Okay. There's about 2,000 wineries in California. There's about 8,000 wine grape growers. Some are just farmers that grow the grapes and sell them. The most difficult part in this business is getting the great grape growers to sell to a small guy like me. I go to Napa, Sonoma, Mendocino, Amador, Santa Barbara, and Paso Robles. I take my bins up there. They hold 1,000 pounds. I'll show you those in a little while. I drop them off. The farmers call me when they're ready, the wine grape growers. I bring them down here, and this is where we crush, stem, ferment, and age.
Okay.
We bring the grapes back in here, 1,000 pounds at a time.
Mm-hmm.
We run them through this machine, which is a stemmer crusher. Takes the stems, throws them away, gives a little crush on the berries.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put them back in these bins and start our fermentation.
Okay.
After they're fermented, when the sugar has changed when the yeast has changed all the sugar to alcohol, we put it in this bladder press. We've all seen these from those Lucy days. This is a unique one because we put the grapes in here, put the top on, and the interior expands and the juice comes out here. It's now wine.
Very nice.
From there we put it in different barrels. Each barrel, each vessel has a different use. This stainless steel barrel is 55 gallons, holds 900 pounds of grapes, 23 cases of wine, and 1,000 glasses of wine in that one barrel.
So how many bottles of wine do you make per month, per year?
This year we've got about 700 cases for sale. Next year, in barrels aging, I've got about 900 cases. Excuse me. The year after that, we'll get up to around 1,000, 1,200 cases. That's about maximum. That's going to be about where we want to be here. I'm here at Newport Beach Vineyards and Winery. We're going to find out a little bit about how wine is made here. Now, this is a little bit different than the Orange Coast Winery we visited because they actually have a vineyard and grow grapes right here on the property. Richard Moriarty is the owner of Newport Beach Vineyards and Winery, and you're right here on Mesa Drive in Newport Beach.
That's right, we're going to have the first estate wine ever made in Newport Beach. It's purely made from our grapes, harvested last year. We got 5 tons of Meritage red wine that's right now aging in our cave. We got 14 barrels, it's about 800 gallons, should make about 300 cases, and it'll be the only estate wine ever made in Newport Beach. See the grapes forming here already. See, that's what these little clusters, these are future grapes. This is actually a Petit Verdot right in here, and then we have some Malbec there, and our main wine is Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot with a little bit of Cab Franc, which is actually the one that grows probably best in this area. Basically, this is a 3.5 acre parcel, and I've got about 1,200 vines. So we have 3-phase power, we've got pressure washers, 12 horsepower pumps, 800 gallon tanks. There's a basket press back here. And the crusher, the stemmer, of course, is waiting until our harvest in September. And we'll break that out, and that can actually do 2.5 tons an hour, I think. So we can do the whole vineyard in 2 hours if we can get enough volunteers to pick it.
And now we're in the wine cave.
This is where the barrels sleep. So we have all of our wine from last year. Here's these barrels aging. A little sample. This is how you get the wine out of the barrel. That's doing well. Very good.
Jeff Dobkin, and my day job is I'm an imaging person, radiologist in Newport Beach and Long Beach. and my other job is here at the winery in the season.
Julie Thompson-Dofkin, and I'm a neurologist by trade, do a little bit of part-time work in neurology and winery and kids.
Yeah.
Tompkins Cellars.
Yeah.
And explain to me what we're looking at today.
Well, this is that kind of the classic urban winery. You're seeing everything it really takes to make what we think is high quality wine. Over here are the fermentation bins, and basically we go up to Santa Barbara many times in the fall, and each of these bins holds about a ton and a half of fruit. The fruit comes back. We bring the fruit back in a big Penske truck, me. And then they ferment in here for somewhere between 2 and 4 weeks. And then we get an unlucky friend to jump into the bin, the friend of the moment, and we use that small press over there to press off the juice into the barrels, which you can see up here.
So what got you guys involved in the wine business?
Well, we like to drink wine. We lived for a short time in Santa Barbara, and that was in the early 90s when the scene was, I mean, other than there were a few people that were making wine, but the scene was really just starting to develop up there. And we would help, just kind of like we have friends now helping us here, we were having friends help us, or we were helping our friends when we were living in Santa Barbara. We moved away, we went back into teaching in the Midwest for a while and came back out here, and when we came back out, we started helping our friends again. Even though we were living down in Orange County, we would go out and help during harvest. And then we started bringing back, just these trash cans full of grapes, and the kids would stand and stomp on them, and we'd make it in our garage. And we would make just like a small amount, like a half barrel, something like this, which is about 12 cases. And then some of our friends said, oh, make some for us, and another friend said, make some for us, and all of a sudden we were making a fairly large amount of wine in our garage. And it's not so much of a more effort to all of a sudden scale up and go from making 50 cases to 500-600. So it's as stupid as that. There was no business plan, nothing. It was just like, oh, let's just make wine.
So is the wine business very competitive in the Newport Costa Mesa area?
The wine business, globally, because we think we're competing in the global market with wines from France, Spain, everywhere. So in the Orange County area, there's not a lot of wineries. So we don't think we're really competing with them. We're really competing with Sonoma, Napa, and other Santa Barbara County wines, and then other international wines.
Can I ask you if this business actually makes money, or is this just a labor of love?
It's more a labor of love than making money, but it does make money. If we didn't have the love of it, the money would clearly not. The love outweighs the money. How about that?
Well, that was fun. Until next time, I'm Barbara Venezia, and thanks for watching Barbara's Bits.